Hi guys, welcome to another video. As you can see in front of me today, I have two Underhenge Cybermen figures. There they are. I also have two Underhenge Dalek figures, obviously here. And also, I have got two Junkyard Tardises. I'll just bring this one a bit closer to you. There you go. Brand new in its box, unopened. Today, I am going to be opening one of these Junkyard Tardises, so that'll be what I'll be doing in this video mainly. Now, in other videos coming up this week, I hope to be opening one Underhenge Dalek and reviewing it, obviously keeping the other one in its box. And the Underhenge Cybermen figures, I also hope to be doing a video where I open one, review it, and keep one in its box. But just recently, I mean, as I say, I bought these today from Forbidden Planet, and actually, sorry, I bought these four from Forbidden Planet today, and the two Tardis playsets were only £10 on Amazon, so I decided to buy two. But the story is, with this Underhenge Cyberman, and it's definitely a Cyberman in there, whereas this one here says Underhenge Cyberman, this one clearly says Underhenge Roman Auton. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that this is going to be one of those figures that I never ever open, and it is going to be really, really rare, because, you know, it's a mistake. Has anyone else got any figures like that have got, like, you know, mistaken identities on them? If they have, let me know. I'd be quite interested to know what figures have been mistaken. Obviously, if you've got an Underhenge Cyberman that's in the wrong packaging, that'd be cool to know. Anyway, so that's that. I'm quite excited about this. I obviously know I need to get the Underhenge Roman Auton, and then I've got the complete Underhenge set. So I'm pretty excited about that. So anyway, the Junkyard Tardis. Just move these guys out of the way. Okay, so as I said, I have got two of them. I'm going to keep one in its box, and I can open one. Just having a look really which one I'm going to open. Just want to see which one's got the best box, I guess. They're both really pretty much identical, really. Yeah, look at the back. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here in its box, so I'll put it right down there like that, and I'm going to open up this one. So, the packaging, quite a big box, as you can probably guess. It is rather large, the largest thing I've ordered so far for Doctor Who. You've got a picture of what's inside. Obviously Matt Smith isn't included, it is just a Junkyard TARDIS that you're getting. On the side here, it tells you various things about what the TARDIS does. For example, use the spinner on the base to fly the TARDIS. Get strapped in first though, it could be a rough ride. Features, removable console panel and time rotor, so that's quite cool. It says assembly required as well, so that's going to be interesting. Back of the box, you've got a couple of pictures of, well, you've got a picture here of Matt Smith actually using a Junkyard TARDIS, and the Doctor's wife, and obviously then you've got more pictures of the actual set. It says here, you can't really read this, but it does actually say, based on the design by Susanna Lee, winner of Blue Peter Design TARDIS console competition, so well done to you. Features removable console, I've read that bit already. Use spinner and that actually they just both say as already said. High detailed Junkyard TARDIS, flight restraint safety straps included, spinner in base for play, flight, action. And obviously the top is pretty much identical really, all the way around the packaging. So I am going to open this set with my trusted penknife. I would imagine it opens from the top. Yes, it does. So if I just make sure you can see this, guys. Some tape lines here. So a little incision there. Little incision here. And I think that's all it takes. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So inside the box there is a lot of bits and bobs. I didn't think there'd be this many bits and bobs. There is a bag of bits. Gotta love a bag of bits. And also there is a lot of plastic mechanisms. Let's just pull out the instructions and a bit of cardboard. That comes in with it as well. And then we have things that don't come out of the box. It looks like one of my great flipping twisty wires. So I am going to go and get a pair of scissors. I'll be back. Alright, so I am just going to cut this because I cannot be asked to unravel it. Cut. It just makes my life a hell of a lot easier. So we got a bit of plastic here. We've got more bits here. This is obviously the walls of the Tardis. 3 of them, and obviously we've got the base of the Tardis as well. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is it from the box. Yes, so the box can shimmy off down there. No one cares. Well, we do care, but you know what I mean. I'm going to bring this forward a little bit so we can see that in the background. Okay, so let's crack on with building this set. First things first, I think I should take the instructions out of the bag so I can read them. Okay. Well, when I say instructions, it's only one tiny piece of paper and I'm sure it's self-explanatory, but we shall see. I'll just get some scissors. This is definitely a scissor job. To cut open this bag of bits. They will come out nicely. And put that in the bin. Okay, so here's the cardboard layouts, which we'll leave somewhere like there for now because we don't need them. One more bag to open, and that is of course the Tardis console. This is like the first time I've had the Tardis console. I mean, I used to have the Daypole set, but that was rubbish, quite frankly. Okay, rubbish. Right, so what have we got here? The instructions. Let's have a look. Doesn't look too complicated. Let's go. So I'm now going to build this and I will be right back. And there we have it. We have the Junkyard Tardis, which has been built and completed by me, and it took about 10 minutes to be honest. 10-15 minutes. I am going to quickly run through how I built it because I know a lot of people have been having trouble building this set because the instructions that come with it, although they kind of explain what's going on, they kind of make it a little bit confusing too. So let me just unpop Matt Smith out of the seatbelt thing. Okay, so basically I'll start from the beginning, and the first thing you have to do is pop in the 3 plastic backing parts of a TARDIS, which are like located on this part, and this part. Once you pop those in, you then slide this bit of the cardboard, obviously this way around, into the slats at the top, the slats at the sides, and the slats at the bottom, which can be a little bit difficult, but once you've done that, don't worry, that's all good so far. And then once you've done that, you get 6 like tiny strips of plastic. 3 of them go like right at the top, so one there, one up there, and one up there, and they click in. Once they're clicked in, the card now is obviously quite secure. Then, if I just bring up the camera, after that you click in this bit of plastic, which just clicks into here, 2 bits there, 2 bits on here, and 2 bits on there. Once they've been clicked in, it becomes even more secure. Then you flip the TARDIS around, and you obviously then put the cardboard in facing this way, obviously. And obviously, as I say, you've got to make sure they're all properly move this camera. You've got to make sure they're all properly in the grooves there so it holds. And then the bit that I got a little bit confused on, but only for like a few seconds, and then suddenly realised, oh, I see. The 3 other bits of plastic that you get actually go in the bottom, so one there, and obviously one there, which completes the basically the making of his TARDIS, apart from the last tiny bit we have to do, and that is slotting the TARDIS console in. Now once the TARDIS console is in, you can pop it out again, but I wouldn't recommend doing it too much because you'll probably snap the plastic, to be honest. It recommends that you do it from the back and obviously pop it in the front. There's only 3 things to pop in. Pretty easy. So that is pretty much how you build this TARDIS. Obviously we can either do it or you can't. If you can't do it, ask someone to help you, but basically it's not as difficult as it first seems. The detailing of this TARDIS is just absolutely brilliant. I've never had a TARDIS playset, obviously, but for this one being my first one, it's just fantastic. I really like it. It isn't too big, so it'll fit on my shelf really nicely. Obviously, Matt Smith and Idris are supposed to go on it. But I haven't got Idris, I've only got Matt Smith. Now, on the floor, there are 2 sets of footprints. There's obviously a set there, and there's a set there. There isn't a set this side. And basically, any figure really can fit in it, as long as it's got feet the same size as Matt. And all you do really is just slide his feet into there like that. You can bring this up a little bit, and his feet, as you can see, fit in, and he fits in. So that's pretty nice. The detailing of the cardboard for the background is just, I mean, out of this world. It's fantastically done. Very well sculpted, or whatever the words are. Now the actual console, as you can see there, the detailing is just out of this world. It's fantastic detailing. All the way around, of course. Lovely colours. And you've got all the various bits and bobs, gadgets and gizmos that we would expect, obviously, from the episode. Now, okay, so if I just take Matt out of the seatbelt again, this panel here is actually removable. You've really just got to yank it off like that. There's your removable panel, quite a nicely detailed little gadgets and gizmos on there. On the inside you've got like a little sticker that's been stuck on already. You've got bits of plastic, black lights. That's really cool. And obviously it really just does pop in quite easily. I mean, the first time you take it off it's a little bit tight, but once you've done it, again, it's generally alright. Now another feature of this TARDIS is the time rotor, which does totally come out, as you can see there. This is the time rotor. It's got all this, I imagine, well, Gallifreyan script on it, or whatever script on it. And also that's like obviously the rotor, the inside of the rotor, and it really just pops in just like that, really. Basically the last feature of this TARDIS, which is quite awesome to have, underneath you've got a little spinny thing here for your finger to go in, and obviously you can use this panel here to hold on to. And I don't know if you can see, but well, you can obviously. It spins around pretty easily like that, as if they're actually flying through the time vortex or whatever. So, and obviously, as you can see, Matt Smith doesn't fall out because of his seatbelt. I think that is such a good design. I cannot fault it at all. So that is my review of the Junkyard TARDIS. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I will be unboxing and reviewing the Stonehenge Dalek and the Stonehenge Cyberman, which makes me laugh because I live near Stonehenge. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you've enjoyed my review of this one, and this is going to go on my shelf, obviously, of my collection, and so is the boxed version. So I am more than happy with this. Again, I bought this on Amazon for £20. It was £10 each, just £9.99 each. Couldn't resist that bargain. So hope you've enjoyed my review, guys. Take care. See you later. Merry Christmas.